Efficiency is celebrated in modern business. It sounds responsible. It feels intelligent. It looks mature. Efficient companies appear disciplined. They waste less. They execute faster. They scale smoothly. And yet, many of the most efficient organizations become the least innovative over time, not accidentally, not temporarily, but structurally, because efficiency, when over-optimized, does not coexist easily with innovation. Efficiency is about minimizing variance, standard processes, predictable outcomes, repeatable results. It rewards stability. It punishes deviation. Innovation, by contrast, depends on variance, uncertainty, imperfect execution, unclear outcomes. The tension between the two is not cultural, it is mathematical. Efficiency reduces the very conditions innovation requires to exist. Most organizations assume innovation can be optimized, that it can be scheduled, measured, streamlined. They believe creativity can be made efficient, so they design innovation pipelines, stage gates, KPIs, approval layers. What they actually build is a system that filters out anything unfamiliar. The process works perfectly at preventing anything truly new. Innovation begins ugly, ideas are incomplete, execution is slow, results are inconsistent, learning happens through waste, failed prototypes, wrong assumptions, dead ends. From an efficiency lens, this looks irresponsible, so organizations try to clean it up. They demand clarity too early. They ask for projections that don't exist. They require certainty before exploration. Innovation quietly retreats. Efficiency metrics reward output per unit of input. Innovation produces learning per unit of uncertainty. The two are not comparable. When innovation is forced to justify itself, using efficiency metrics, it always loses, not because it lacks value, but because its value is delayed. Organizations don't kill innovation deliberately, they measure it to death. As companies grow, process replaces judgment. Process reduces risk. It standardizes decisions. It removes ambiguity. But innovation lives inside ambiguity. When teams are trained to follow process, they stop questioning assumptions. They ask, what's the procedure? Instead of, what's possible? Efficiency creates compliance. Innovation requires curiosity. Efficiency accelerates execution. Decisions are made faster. Projects move quickly. Results appear sooner. But speed compresses reflection. There is less time to ask, are we solving the right problem? Is this direction still valid? What are we not seeing? Innovation often emerges in the space between decisions. Efficiency removes that space. In efficient organizations, mistakes are expensive. They disrupt flow. They slow systems. They create friction. Over time, people learn to avoid them, not because they fear failure, but because failure is inconvenient. Risk-taking declines quietly. Ideas become safer. Improvements become incremental. Ambition narrows. The organization doesn't lose talent. It loses boldness. Efficiency optimizes existing models. Innovation challenges them. When an organization becomes extremely good at optimizing what already works, it becomes emotionally invested in that structure. New ideas feel threatening, not because they are bad, but because they imply that optimization was misplaced. Efficiency creates attachment. Attachment resists change. Many companies adopt lean principles to improve innovation, but they confuse lean execution with lean exploration. Efficiency removes waste from known paths. Innovation explores unknown ones. Applying execution discipline to discovery work removes the wrong kind of waste. It removes curiosity. Efficiency thinks in quarters. Innovation thinks in cycles. Efficiency demands returns. Innovation demands patience. When leadership evaluates everything on short horizons, innovation appears unproductive, so it is deprioritized, then underfunded, then quietly dissolved. No announcement is made. It simply stops existing. Startups are inefficient by necessity. They explore because they must. They learn because they don't know. They experiment because they lack certainty. Large companies already know how to operate. That knowledge becomes a constraint. They don't lack ideas. They lack tolerance for inefficiency. Efficiency feels safe. It reduces anxiety. It creates control. It simplifies complexity. Innovation does the opposite. It introduces doubt. It challenges identity. It creates temporary incompetence. Organizations often choose comfort over potential, without realizing it. Many companies create innovation units, labs, incubators, skunkworks, but they evaluate them, using the same efficiency logic. Budgets are tight, timelines are strict, outcomes must be justified early. The system eventually absorbs the team, or rejects it. Innovation cannot survive inside a system designed to eliminate variance. As efficiency improves, the organization shifts focus from building to maintaining, from discovering to protecting, from learning to defending. This shift is subtle. The company still grows, still profits, still appears strong, but its future options narrow. Efficiency asks, how can we do this better? Innovation asks, should we be doing this at all? When the second question disappears, the organization becomes extremely good at executing decisions that should have been reconsidered. They separate efficiency from exploration. They protect inefficient spaces. They allow ideas to mature quietly. They delay judgment. They understand that not all value can be predicted upfront. Most importantly, they accept short-term disorder to avoid long-term irrelevance. Every gain in efficiency comes with a loss in optionality. The more optimized a system becomes, the harder it is to change. Innovation is about options. Efficiency closes them. Efficiency is not the enemy. Unquestioned efficiency is. When organizations become obsessed with doing things right, they often stop asking whether they are doing the right things. Innovation doesn't die from lack of ideas. It dies from environments that are too clean, too fast, and too certain to let something new survive.